Okay.
What's going on, family? It's us right here. We back. Your favorite person. You know who it is, me. Your favorite dirtbag. Yeah, it's me. I'm still here with my host, my co-host, my favorite family in the whole wide world.
Hey.
Ashley.
Come on, man. That's all the energy y'all got for me?
Man, I'm
Sorry,
tired.
y'all.
I'm going to be honest.
It was a long day, y'all. It was a long day. Had my little cleaning accounts today still. And then we had a
grocery shopping, cooking.
Catering by Raheem.
Listen, let me tell you something about Raheem.
I'm tired.
He tried to play humble. I didn't know this myself.
Oh, God.
He cooked. What was it, Ash? What was it?
Stuffed chicken, breast, stuffed salmon, and some jerk Alfredo,
Listen,
y'all.
I asked him if he needed a roommate. I was trying to move in. I'm telling you, the boy is bad in that kitchen, man. Y'all need to come holler at him. For real. He ain't stop being humble, man. It is what it is.
I couldn't even eat all of it, y'all, because if I would have ate all of it,
I ain't gonna lie to you. I told my plate
I'll be
up.
asleep right now.
It was fire.
That's
I
how
told
I
it
cook
up.
myself, though. Like, I literally cook big meals, and so I gained this weight.
But today we talking about toxic relationships and marriages, and you know what I'm saying. There's a lot of that going on in the world, man. I know I've been in one. I don't care if y'all ask me some questions. I put myself on the table when it comes to that. Ash, what's up with you?
Yeah, so y'all, we just coming at y'all with toxic relationships. So you're in a toxic relationship, but you still decide to have kids and or get married. So this topic kind of refers to me. In a way. I'm honest. We on a podcast. We being authentic. So yeah, this is gonna be a deep session for me.
We all know he gonna have a lot to say because he loved it.
I don't have kids though, so I really can't speak too much on this topic. Even though I could,
But you been in a toxic relationship before?
Oh, for sure. I've been the toxic. I've dealt with the toxic. Yeah. So I mean, I can see it from both point of views. For the most part, yeah.
You know, before we even get started, I want to make sure I shout out KAZ Radio for even giving us the opportunity and the space for us to do what we're doing.
Shout out KMZ.
Shout out
KAZ Radio. We appreciate
Make sure
y'all.
Follow them on Facebook.
For sure. Now, hold on, Ash. Now you say that you was in a toxic because I don't know now. Because you look so sweet and innocent. I can't see you being toxic. But when you say toxic, there's different forms of toxic. Like,
Right.
what did you experience?
So toxic as far as I feel like I am a sweet person. If y'all don't know, I'm an Aries, so I am sweet until I'm crossed.
Boo.
So I do feel like, yes, I can be toxic. And I'm actually, before we begin, I'm actually on my healing journey. Y'all know this is a healing podcast.
For sure.
So we didn't say we were healed. We said we're healing.
Yeah.
So I am in therapy to work on like my anger. But yeah, like me and my husband, before we decided to get married, we were together 11 years. So it was like a lot of back and forth, you know. We had a child. Our son Christian is 12, but we did not get married for the first 11 years because it was a lot of breaking up, you know, going back and forth, arguing, just craziness. You know what I'm saying? Anything you can think of, we went through.
I can't even get nobody to deal with me for 3 years. Y'all done dealt with each other.
But is it because of being toxic or is it just
a combination of a lot? Being toxic, fed up. I don't know. I think I just honestly just get tired of people. Like,
y'all know?
I'm a spoiler. So
y'all make me feel so privileged because you know I'm happily married. I don't experience. I've been through toxic. Don't get me wrong. I've been through it.
Y'all worked.
Mike.
It ain't even privileged though. Y'all worked. Y'all worked for that. You know what I mean? Y'all put that in there. So y'all where y'all at now because of y'all. It ain't just privilege. You know, when I hear privilege, I just hear somebody like they had that. You know what I mean? Y'all worked towards that. Y'all did that. Y'all did that yourself. So I'm proud of y'all for working together and really looking out for each other, like on the aspect of a real marriage. Like y'all really doing that, and I'm proud of you, my guy.
I appreciate that.
And I've been on you since 09?
Oh,
08, 09? When you first came clean?
09, yeah. 08, 09, yeah.
That's crazy.
But then you also said like your wife, you said in a previous podcast, like she has patience with you. I feel like
to deal with me, boy, you need patience, holy water. Listen, hey, I'm a handbag. I ain't gonna lie to you, but you know, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But I think that's. Listen, let me tell you something. And I say this cold-heartedly, and I say this with all seriousness. it takes a strong woman, period, to deal with us men, period. You know what I'm saying? And vice
Correct.
versa. You know what I'm saying? But I do think that it also takes you being vulnerable. A lot of people don't want to be
Right.
vulnerable.
Facts.
Well,
That-
it was something about my wife that just softened me up.
Yeah.
She made me a sucker. I don't know what she... No, seriously. It was just something about her that just made me a sucker. And I was able to open up.
Right.
Without, I don't know how. I always say she did some type of voodoo. That's what I say personally. But
I
you know what
need
I'm
somebody
saying?
to do some voodoo on me. 'Cause Lord have mercy.
That's funny that you speak about vulnerability, because that's one of the things me and my husband, like I said, we've been together 15 years, but I feel like he's just now being vulnerable. Like, we had a little separation period, and it makes a difference though. And then I had to look at myself too, because I think sometimes as women, we don't look at ourselves in the mirror. Like, we can't just blame the man. Like, we made a post about good men deserving real love and happiness. You know, as women, sometimes we just focus on, the happiness is about me, but you got to look and take accountability for yourself, even as a woman. So I noticed when I started to soften up, like we had been through things that made me put my guard up with him.
Yeah.
But once, we forgave each other and I started to soften up, he started to soften up. So I feel like it's a two-way stream.
Definitely. And that's the honest to God truth, but a lot of people won't see it that way.
Right.
Just because it's me.
Right.
Me, like that is so irritating.
gotta
I
look
can't
at
deal with
yourself
nobody
in the
like that.
mirror.
You have to. When people do shadow work of themselves, you don't even understand. When you break yourself down in that mirror and
Right.
really look at yourself,
Right.
It can get ugly.
It do.
it gets
It
terrible.
do.
You really cry. Like, I cried. I literally cried. Like, oh God, I don't even want to talk about it. It's deep.
No, but that's what we here for, though. That's what we here.
It's deep. When you look at yourself in that times, you just be like, you a lazy bum. You got to be honest with yourself. You got to
No,
look at
facts.
that's when I was like 21, and I was just like, I got it made. At this time for real in my life, I had it made. But I was just like, I'm a lazy bum because I got it made. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was my problem, like, for real. I made it happen for myself still, but I could have did so much more. Like, way much more.
You think so? Like,
quite sure.
at least from what I know about you, right? I met you we met in like
Tracy.
08, 09.
Tracy.
I was, at that time, I remember I was in a weird space, right? I had just moved to Cleveland.
I was too.
You know what I'm saying? And for me, you was one of the first people I met there
Yeah.
at the school. And you was just a cool guy. Like,
Yeah.
I'm coming from Miami, so I'm used to, like, things being rough and you know what I'm saying? Like, this is the first dude I met. Like, Raheem was like, "Hey, what's up? Well, you new here?"
That was
You know what I'm
just
saying? And
Making
Like,
friends.
that was me. Like,
and I say that because I was like so guarded when I first got up here. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? And I say that because a lot of people, again, I go to that vulnerability. Like, it's certain people that I feel like come into your life for a reason. Right. Even with him, I always paid attention to him, even on live. Even when I went back home to Miami, like, just how he moved, I still pay attention to your character. I don't care about. I say this 1,000 times on here. I don't care if you gay. I don't care if you straight. I don't care if you. It's your spirit. It's your vibe. That's what I pay attention
For
to.
sure, for
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care about nothing else for real.
Right.
Like, and so some of the relationships I've been in, it's like, when I look back, I'm like, why did I get here? Like, with you?
when you
Like,
just
I'm
look
better
back
than
at
that.
it,
Yeah,
I
like,
smack, woo.
I'm like, bruh, like,
To the point you want to smack yourself, like, why? Just why? Like, you knew better. And you knew it at that time, even though you didn't, you knew it. You knew it. You just didn't want to do right. You just wanted to be toxic. So you did that.
or people just grow apart.
Right.
In my situation, that's what it was. You know what I'm saying? I met this woman when I was in a space where, you know what I'm saying, we was cool.
Yeah.
But then I grew and broadened my horizons, and she was still the same. And, you know what I'm saying? It just didn't match. Like, she's still a good person, don't get me wrong, but as far as the chemistry, that it changed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We oil and water now. And now I'm and I, you know what? It was so crazy. And this is how I say toxic relationship can get so bad. I was with her for so long, I didn't even recognize myself.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that was,
You know what I'm saying?
That was
Like,
fiance.
you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Like, I was doing shit that wasn't me, and I know it wasn't
That's
me.
why I got counseling.
That's when I knew I was like, oh,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
let me,
Like that. Oh, my goodness.
let me move. Let me.
You
let me
literally
navigate.
doing things you know is out of your character, and you sitting there and you talking to yourself about it like, come on, man, this ain't you.
Yeah.
Get yourself back together, man. That's the realest talk you can have with yourself. And most people can't even have that with themselves.
How you get out of it though?
Out of a toxic relationship?
Yeah. Like, here's my problem.
Run.
Hold on, right. Here's my thing, right?
Run.
First, before we even say that, when is enough, right? And when I ask you that, I mean,
That's a
you get with a person, right? Let's just say, for example, right? There's another lady. Me and her, we get together. Like, we just meet, we get together. Okay, it's 2 months. Oh, ha, everything's cool. It's 6 months. Okay, cool. Now it's a year in, things getting rocky. You know what I'm saying? Like when, you know what I'm saying? When do you say,
When y'all had that conversation?
this is toxic? Is it?
When y'all had that conversation? If y'all ain't having no conversations, it's gonna keep going on. When you had that conversation and then y'all both, I'm here with it, you are here with it. If we can't come here with it, let's go here with it. That's it. But people don't do that. And I done been part of that too, where I couldn't do it. I love this person so much, or the sex was this great that I stayed. So I am not saying I'm the perfect guy. I done been in that situation too. So yes, I'm a toxic guy. I'm a toxic guy. Y'all see, I can be toxic. I can be the greatest guy, or I can be toxic.
I don't believe that though, man. Like as one brother to another. Yeah, as one brother to another, man.
I got some stories. I got some real stories, bro. Like real stories that I'm not even going to say. Like
I was trying to listen. You see, I was trying to put me in. I was trying to give y'all some.
As
things.
we grow, but I got some stories. Like
Ash,
man,
you gotta stand up for ladies. We missing. Hey, listen,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. We missing.
Crystal.
Shout out Crystal.
Crystal. We missing a quarter of us. She has some other things to do.
Yeah.
So you gotta hold it down for the ladies, man.
I gotta hold it down for the ladies.
Yeah, you ain't said too much or nothing
Y'all
right now.
ask me.
What's going on?
What do y'all want to know?
I want to know everything.
Everything.
Toxicity from women?
Yeah,
Are
because
you
y'all
toxic? Are you
I'm
toxic?
healing, y'all. I'm healing.
Okay, so
I'm healing.
you were one toxic.
I was once a very, very toxic. Still have toxic ways. Still got toxic
We all
tendencies.
do. Everybody do. Everybody.
You know what I'm
do.
saying? But I feel like
I don't.
But
I'm a
no.
dirtbag. I told y'all that from the get go, so I'm not being toxic. I'm being honest. It's the difference.
No, but for women, like,
Hey,
did you go through anything with your wife, like negative wise, or was it always?
honest to God, and people look at me crazy when I say this.
Yeah.
My wife is the first healthy relationship I've ever been in.
First.
Healthy.
I don't think I've ever been.
When I say a healthy
I
relationship,
haven't.
that's what I say, her patience with me. Like she used to, when we first got together, right? She'll say something to me and man, who you think?
Yeah.
Hey, for her to stay so calm
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh,
and stay so chill,
deep.
and I'm
It just turned you on.
Yeah, no, not even that. It was
Scary.
Damn, I look like a jackass. Like she's sitting there like. They're looking innocent and sweet as shit. If you after you see my wife, she is 4 for nothing. And I'm, man, what you mean? What you talking about? And she was like, "Are you done?" And I felt dumb. I was like, "Yeah."
Like,
See,
I'm not gonna win
that's
this.
what it was. See, I wasn't in the beginning when I first got with my husband. I was 23, but I had already been in a toxic relationship. Okay, so I had already seen toxic.
Yeah.
So he was, the first 4 or 5 months, it was a honeymoon. When I saw his red flags and toxicity come out, it just brought out like flashbacks. I never healed from the previous relationship I was in. So, I was bringing the damage.
I think a lot of us do that.
Yeah,
I done did it. Yeah,
and really, even when I got with him, I should have never got with him as soon as I did.
Right.
I should have took that time to heal, but I didn't.
Well, yes, you were, because it's part of your life plan. Or it never happened.
Well, yeah.
And then
That's true.
and that's your current husband now, right?
That's my current husband now.
And y'all been together how
meant to
long?
happen.
So we've been together 15 years.
That's deep.
Married, it'll be 3 years this August.
That's
so
deep.
we did not get married for 11 years.
That's
Okay.
deep.
Yeah.
I can't, like I said, I can't deal with nobody for 3 years.
The fact that you've been doing that, shout out to y'all.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, for
y'all,
sure.
Marriage,
Even going through what
Shout
y'all
out to
go
y'all,
through,
for
you
real.
feel me? Like, that's just part of the
Yeah,
life.
for sure.
marriage is work. I feel like when you're married in
tell
some
everybody,
relationship,
yeah.
you got to put in more work married than in a relationship.
Right.
Because
I tell anybody it's a second job.
yeah, like
It really
every
is.
day,
It's a second
effort.
job.
Y'all gonna make me not want to. Y'all better stop.
Listen, it's as hard as you make it
no,
though.
no,
he.
no.
Like listen.
I make things hard. I make things
I
complicated.
tell anybody I got lucky.
Right.
You're
I
blessed.
found what?
You're
I
blessed.
found a
Gold mine.
not even a gold mine.
Diamond
I found
in the
I found a
rough.
unicorn. You know those don't even exist. I found one.
See?
That's deep.
No, seriously.
That's
It's
deep.
sometimes like, and I mean, don't get me wrong. There's times she get on my nerves too. But it's the first healthy relationship I've been in. Now, and when you ask me that question, as far as toxic, have me and her been through something toxic? See, that's the thing. Anytime that I've been the toxic one, she's checked me on it in such a smooth way. That's why I appreciate her. She was been a real nurturer to me.
Smooth.
You see what I'm saying?
Never
like
had that.
I can't even say I was that.
Like I get the worst of it, and I just sit there, and I'm the one that sit there like. But I'm gonna flip out eventually. Like after you doing this about 10 times, I'm gonna go ahead and flip out on you. But I'm just sitting there for the most part, like, oh my God, like why? Why do I gotta take this? Like, I guess because I'm too nice of a guy. That's all it is.
I ain't gonna lie to you. My wife, shout out to her. Honestly, and I call myself dirtbag. A lot of people ask me like, why you call yourself dirtbag? Why you call yourself dirtbag? She gave me that name.
What?
She gave me that name, and I just ran with it because, you know, for those who know and who don't know, I am a comedian here in Cleveland. I started in Miami, but I'm here in Cleveland building my fan base. And we got an upcoming show, as a matter of fact. Yeah. Shout out to the Jazz Inn on East 55th.
Shout out to the Jazz Inn.
Yeah,
be in the building.
They definitely, you know.
I couldn't go.
A nice setup.
I couldn't go. I'm on punishment.
Don't worry, I got you. We're gonna record it. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna record it, but you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of Cleveland's a beautiful city. I used to hate on Cleveland because, you know what I'm saying, y'all had LeBron here, and then he came to my city, and I was like, yay. And then
right.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? But Cleveland, I'm learning a lot here. And again, shout out to KAZ Radio right here in Cleveland, Ohio. That's giving,
shout out to
you know what I'm saying? They got a nice studio too. I appreciate the opportunity for sure.
The OG.
But yeah, as far as toxic, anything in our relationship, I was the toxic one. And that's what's been so dope. But she was like the one that was like, hey, check yourself.
That's deep.
That's beautiful.
That's deep.
I think one time, you know what? I'm going to say that one time she said something to me. And it's the way she said it. And it made me look like this. Yeah, like she ain't said in a jacked up way. She basically in so many words said like, boy, I know who I am. Like, understand my worth because I know what it is. Okay. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, and
in so many words, that's what she said.
I'm gonna get my shit together.
Yeah, and I'm like,
yeah. Mm-hmm. I had that before.
And I looked at all the relationships I had before, and I was like,
oh my God, trust me, I've had that.
Oh, okay.
I've had that.
I
had that part.
That's why I say with the ladies, like sometimes y'all the nurturers, and y'all just don't have. I feel like the time we in right now, we don't have a lot of nurturers. Like women are not nurturers no more.
I've never had a relationship where a woman was nurturing.
Where you find your ladies at?
Everywhere.
That's the problem.
But for the most part, social media now.
See.
Mm-hmm. How I met my ex-fiance though, I met her at Chipotle. She blew down at me in front of everybody. She said, "Hey, you fine as up," and I was like,
as much as I said, as long as I know you, that's the one. I'm gonna say she's my favorite. Yeah. I know people might get mad. They could be like, "Who?"
A lot of people say
that's a viral proposal.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I said
she was my favorite.
That's why I said that was my best relationship. That was my funnest, but the most toxic relationship I've ever been in.
But
really?
That proposal was
we
bomb.
took trips like this all the time. Like it was really a good relationship. So it was just too much.
So real quick before we even forget, I'm gonna say this: that's our next topic.
Yeah,
that's our next topic is social media because you had me fooled. That was your most toxic. I couldn't tell.
No.
People like you got me grinding out here hard, trying to be a good man and all this. Y'all over here look. All right, we're gonna say that for another day. I love y'all. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, because when I first started following him, it was because of the way he proposed to his fiance.
I went viral, baby. I went viral, baby. Before viral was viral.
I told my husband, if you don't propose to me like he just proposed to her, I don't even want the proposal. Yeah. I mean, that's how.
Yeah, a whole movie. Y'all hear me? Y'all know. You already know. Y'all know. It was a whole movie I made. Yeah.
Wait, Ash, how did you and your husband meet?
Painesville. That's where I'm from. He was. It
was
at a gas station. He got my number. I didn't take him serious. You know, being a woman.
All of a sudden, he got you.
Yeah, I
got you.
It was like he just kept. I don't want to say he kept pressing me. But he did.
Put the pressure on you.
So let me ask you. So he you know, that typical y'all holla. When did it get toxic? Y'all been together? You said 15.
Yes.
So 15. When did it get toxic? Year?
I would say about 5-6 months in. He did a 360. He did a 360.
5-6.
I had kids, 2 babies in diapers. I'm in nursing school. I'm working. I'm on Section 8. You know, I'm a single mom. He came in and he's
Swept you off your feet.
Yeah, he redoing the house, what furniture you want, I never had that. I'm young, I'm 23.
She was loving it.
I had just left my kid's father. I'm like, I'm going to nursing school.
This is beautiful.
Boom. So he's coming in, redoing everything. I'm like, oh, he's taking care of business? I never experienced that.
Right.
You know, so I'm
Swept
like,
you
okay.
off your feet.
So was it a controlling thing? Was it like I need him? Like was it?
No, I'm independent. I don't feel like I needed him, but I do feel like he came in at a time where I did need him. I had kids, babies. You know, I had.
He made it easier on you.
Yeah, my life felt balanced. I had a kid's father who told me, "Oh, you got 2 kids in diapers. You know, ain't no man gonna come in and take care of you." And then I proved him wrong.
That's a hater. That's what a hater would say, though. You know what I'm saying? Like that's.
But I
what most
believe
haters
that.
would
I
say.
believe that. I was
A lot
like,
of women
dang.
do, though. A
I'm
lot of
like,
women really
nobody
do.
gonna take me serious. I got 2 babies in diapers.
You want to hear something crazy? Like, and everybody, and I'm only saying this. I'm putting this out there because, like, I've seen a lot of comments like, your relationship, y'all act like y'all perfect. Before my wife, I was with a woman that had 9 kids.
Wow.
You
Like,
did tell me
9?
That.
Yeah,
You did tell me that.
like
You did.
it was 9. And the thing is,
Oh, that's deep.
I know a lot of dudes normally is like see that and be like, hell no, and run the other way. Like,
Yeah.
me personally, I love
would.
kids.
I would.
Personally,
I do too, but I'm running. I'm talking about Usain Bolt.
I'm different, but for me, she was dope. She was. It was toxic, and I think she went through a lot. And I'm not gonna say I was innocent. I played. You know what I'm saying? She already went through stuff and all. I kind of added to it.
Yeah.
Right.
But at the same time, like, and I don't want to take from that because if it's one thing I've learned as men, we got to take responsibility. Like we're like, but you did this. This is why I did this. A lot of women do that too. Like y'all
But
gotta
no.
own up to what you do.
As you do that though, as you say that, me and my ex went through something like that. This is the first time I'm saying this. Oh my God, this is so crazy.
That's what I'm like.
But she seen me texting somebody, and I tried to tell her like, I've been asking you certain questions, and you not responding to my question. I even asked her a simple question: what's your love language? You know what she told me? The D. I asked her this consistently though, so I'm being serious. You know what I mean? I'm being serious with you. I'm asking you a question. What are your love language? I need to know this. You know what I mean? Like,
I didn't know what the love language stuff was. I ain't gonna lie to you.
It's serious
This
because I
is
know
why
mine. Like, and it's real.
What's yours?
Affection, and quality time.
Mine.
Physical
Crazy.
touch. I need that touch.
That's crazy.
You can rub my stomach, I'm going to sleep. You can rub my beard, I'm going to sleep.
Actually,
Quality
do
time,
you know yours?
I really like you because I don't like people around me.
My main one is words of affirmation. I hate it because I believe when somebody says something,
They
you know,
lying.
yeah. So
Hold them accountable.
I'm gullible though. Like I
But
feel
that's
like I was.
that's with your healing process though. That's the your healing process.
I'm
You
like,
get better
why
at
would
that.
you say something if that's not really what it was?
Yeah.
That confuses me.
Yeah, I get that. I definitely get that.
Say what you mean and mean what you say.
Yeah.
Shout out to Krista. I wish she was here so I could get on her little big head. You should be here right now. But yeah,
Do you know your love language?
it's crazy. My wife just made me take that test. I didn't even know what that was. She was like, "What's your love language?" I was like, "I'm Jamaican." She said, "Patois." What you talking about? I didn't know what she was talking about. I was like, "What?" But it's crazy because mine was the same as yours.
Yeah.
But what is it? So wait, it's different. It's different. It's affectionate.
Quality time. Physical touch and quality time.
That's me.
If I let somebody in my space consistently, I like you because I might let you in my space once, I might let you in twice, but like consistently, like throughout the week. If I let you come over through the week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I like you because during the week I do nothing for real. You know what I mean? Like I only do things on the weekend.
I'm gonna tell you right now. The way you cook, can I come over tomorrow?
Man,
I cannot
Listen,
cook, y'all. Listen. I
he-
ordered from Dave's. I did not cook
he
that.
is
They
lying.
think I cooked. I
Y'all,
ordered
all
that
y'all
from
gotta
Dave's.
do
He
is
is
go on my
lying.
page.
When
I
let me
posted
tell
the
you- let me
video.
tell you something. I don't eat everybody's food.
I ordered that from Dave's, y'all.
I don't eat
promise
everybody's food. And I was hoping it was bad so I could talk about it. And I was gonna tell y'all like, ugh, the boy bad in the kitchen, man.
It might be a video
in
on
the
my
kitchen,
page
man.
later though, but I don't know why. It's gonna be some food. It might not be that food, but it might be some food. But I didn't cook that. Just want y'all to know.
Y'all know Raheem is single, but
I'm
his
just saying.
wife,
I do not.
She out there waiting for that food.
Listen.
I'm telling you.
You're gonna wait now because it's the summertime.
I'm trying to be your roommate. And I got a whole wife. You hear me?
I'm not gonna
play with
lie.
you.
I'm
Wait,
not gonna lie.
What the summertime got to do with it?
Oh, summertime Hemi is a different Hemi. Oh yes.
I see why you toxic. But anywho,
I can admit. Most men can't admit it though. I can admit it. Summertime Hemi's are different. Anybody will tell you that. I'm outside at 5 o'clock. And I'm going to eat breakfast and then coming back home.
Oh no.
Yes, and by myself. Not saying I wasn't at nobody's house the night before.
Right, I was gonna say, because who were you
for
outside
sure.
with?
Okay, we're gonna make sure
for
we
sure,
good. We
for
good.
sure.
Ash, what you gonna do? Your husband. Now,
Yeah.
now this is all due respect, and I didn't get a chance to meet him, but I know he's a Capricorn.
Like you.
Shout out to the Capricorns. You feel me? The alpha and the omega.
Capricorn
You know what I'm
men.
saying?
Y'all started in the
yeah.
year.
Your year
man.
does not end or begin without us. Y'all be trying to holler at it. Y'all be trying. Everybody want to hate on the Caps. We the best signs there is. But
Yeah.
I can tell you, he is territorial.
Very
I respect it though. I'm the same way. It's a crazy world we live in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We had to meet up. We had to, you know what I'm saying, set up for the show. We had some things to do. And as a man, that's naturally we're protectors.
Right.
It's supposed to be. A lot of these dudes are suckers. But
You know what I'm saying? So I get it
Yeah.
because
He's territorial.
you know what I'm saying? When you say
I
it,
get
I was
it.
I
I
was like,
definitely get it.
I was like, no, he said what he
definitely get
said. You know what I'm saying? Like I
what he
respect
said.
it.
Yeah.
But where y'all at now?
We are working towards healing. So I'm in therapy right now, and we're gonna probably do couples therapy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Eventually, that's the goal. And the biggest thing I want to say we are working on is communication. We did not have communication.
Deep.
Like,
See, we did.
it was terrible.
What is that called? Marriage counseling.
Yeah, see, we didn't do that.
I did that.
We were together.
We did that
engaged.
before we got married.
Oh,
They gave us, little tools.
That was the
and-
worst thing I could have did. I felt like
You think so? I feel like it was the best. Honestly.
that lady was against me to the T. Like she was
See,
against me.
no, we had a pastor. Pastor. Ooh.
She was against everything I was saying. I said, man, you know what? This $90 an hour is not worth it. And insurance wasn't paying it at that time, so that's out of pocket.
Yeah,
and she
yeah.
said that was a deal. And I'm not paying this no more. You're
Yeah,
against
you know,
everything I'm saying.
Again, I got lucky, man. I got lucky.
Yeah, you did.
The most toxic thing about my wife, she don't kill me if I say this on air. The most toxic thing about my wife is her gas.
You know what?
I can live with that. You get what I'm saying? No, for real, seriously. I'll be real with you. Like, out of any situation that you can deal with out of
Your
a
pretty
woman,
faces.
you know what I'm saying? I can deal with any. I can deal with anything.
Smells.
Like, so when I really sat back and I thought about the entire situation in my marriage, and I was like, this is the worst problem I got.
Yeah.
I'm gonna love it.
See, that's a blessing. That's a blessing.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I gotta deal
That's
with.
deep.
I didn't deal with
That's
some
deep.
toxic.
I'm telling
Listen,
you,
when I say-
I can talk about some things toxic,
when
brother.
you-
I'm not.
When you are not yourself, you ever had somebody like get you out of your hookup to the point where like you look in the mirror and you don't even recognize you?
Listen.
Like you look at
Yes. This
Listen,
is what I'm talking
it's
about.
like I'm outside of my
That's
body.
heavy.
Yes.
And even sometimes I've been so toxic, I've even had to say, you didn't even have to do all that. But I felt like in the moment I did. Like, I feel like this is how I feel about me. I feel like I'm pure. Like me and my husband, I feel like he took advantage of my kindness.
Yeah.
So my defense mechanism is to put a wall up, and that crazy. You know what I'm saying? Little did I know, he kind of liked the crazy. he liked it.
I told you,
He was like,
Capricorns.
babe,
listen,
you-
we different.
He was like, babe, when you
That's
get
them
mad,
Capricorns. We built different.
You are
Yeah,
sexy
We different.
as
Yeah.
heck when you get crap
I found
at.
I found that out by accident.
I don't like
I was
crazy
I was in a toxic relationship,
I don't.
and me and her was going through, and that was the first relationship I was in where it got physical, and it wasn't like
I don't wanna get
I
to
got
that.
7 sisters and a mother, so it's hard to. And listen before I say
don't ever
anything
wanna get
else.
to that.
Any woman who's in a bad relationship or in a
Abusive.
abusive relationship, get out of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, don't take no whoopings.
and I didn't punch on her or nothing, but
Yeah.
it scared me because I grabbed her.
I did that too.
And when I did that, I was like,
the strength that you had.
not just that,
was like,
just the
ooh,
fact
I'm
that
sorry.
you even got me out of my hookup
Yep.
to even do that much.
Yep,
Yeah.
exactly. You are absolutely right, bro. I done been right there.
It scared me.
I done
Like,
been right
whoa.
there.
You
To
get
the
what I'm
point, if you
saying?
do anything else, you know it's over with for real.
Yeah.
And I always say, if I got to put my hands on a female, I don't need to be with you. If you can get me to that level, and I'm a cool, calm, collected person, so if you can get me to that level, if you really piss me off, it'd be so ugly, and I hate that. I really hate that. I ain't even gonna lie.
That's
Like,
crazy.
Man, listen.
I can't do it. I can't do toxic. No.
What is the most toxic
Thing
thing
I've done.
that you've, well, not that you've done particularly, but like a scenario? Because I can imagine.
Okay, I'm gonna say it. I don't care. Gosh, this is crazy.
No,
I'm
make sure
gonna try to say
make sure you
it.
talk to the mic. I want to hear it
I'm
clearly.
gonna try to say it and not give places because people will know what X this was. So now me and one of my exes, we live together. Now, you know, some females like females, and she was one. So we was hitting this little Jamaican chick.
Why she gotta be Jamaican? Hold on.
Now look, the chick she was definitely. This is a Facebook chick. She was in my DM. So I said, if you want to get with me, you gotta holler at my woman. Just not thinking she was gonna do it. She did it. I came home from work one day. She's in the kitchen cooking Jamaican food. So I'm tripped out like, wow. So you know what I do? I'm happy. What do? I go straight to the shower. What any man gonna do? Like,
wow.
And you went through my girl. Like you went to make this happen. Like, so I know what's going down. I know why you here.
Right.
So we was hitting her like for months. One day I come home. I can't say where I see her at because people won't know. But I see her, so I pull up on her like, "Why you?
Make sure you talk on the mic.
Why you here?
Everything.
Why you here?" She say, "I'm moving out here." So I say, "Okay, something's not right. Why are you moving all the way out here?" Because we was living far out. We were living far out at this time. So at this time, while we living far out, I was noticing things like certain things was happening. So I'm like, something ain't right. I feel like I'm being left out the loop. So like I said, I pull up on old shorty when I see her. She said she moving out there. She just told me the whole scheme. That was her girlfriend on the low. Like she's showing me things like paperwork on this and like, bro, I can really like, people will know who I'm talking about, so I can't really like talk like, It's crazy as I want to talk about it.
Oh boy, G.
No, look, this is what I did though. So when I found that out, being a Pisces I am, you're going to feel how I feel. I go to where she's at. I say, come outside. She comes outside.
Hey, if I don't tell you, if you don't talk in this mic, because I want to make sure everybody here.
Okay. Now I tell her like this. I say, come outside. I need some money. Now she know anytime I ask her for money is when I caught her up in something, because I'm the one that's paying bills and shit. Like, so whenever if I ask her for some money, she know that I done caught her up in some BS. Oh. Boom. So I pull up to her. I say, so what you be doing when I'm at work? Nothing, Raheem. It's always something with you, blah, blah, blah. I said, I know, but every time it's something with you, I catch you. Like, it's never me making up nothing.
Wow.
So what do I do with the Jamaican chick? I go home. I make a movie in our bed with her. When I went up there to see her, as she came outside, I knew she had her phone inside. I sent her the movie. So as I'm pulling off, I told her, like, hey, when you get back inside, check your phone. I got something for you. So this is what she tells me. No, this is what she tells me when she see the movie. She says, I can't believe you did that without me. I said, I can't believe you was already doing it without me. When you didn't have to.
That is
you didn't
so
but she didn't
toxic.
have to do it without me though. We already hitting her together. Why did you feel like you can have are you at babe? I need her right quick. You at work. Okay. I can't be mad at that. We hitting her together. And you letting me know. If I gotta find out from her that y'all doing it on the low, you're sneaky. You're lying. You're cheating. That's cheating. I don't care what nobody say. That is cheating.
That's crazy.
Unless you agree that y'all in a poly relationship.
Right.
Bro. No. I knew nothing about nothing. When I seen them text messages, man, I could talk for days. I ain't even about to talk no more, man. I'm not. Because I can really talk.
Excuse me.
I told you I can get toxic. Oh, I got worse than that. What? I'm hitting best friends.
Oh no.
Cousins? Yeah, don't play with me. You hurt me, I'm going to make you feel it.
So you're like an eye for an eye.
Oh no. Soul for soul. Yeah.
That's not toxic?
That's toxic.
But so when you toxic, like, is that something that you need to grow out of?
No, I don't want to. I'm a Pisces.
But
I can never go out of that.
But
you're gonna feel me.
You want to be married one day, right?
No.
Yes, you do.
I do not, ladies. I do not want to be married ever in life.
You gotta come up out of that.
No, I do. I really do. I love to be loved. But like I said, it's hard to deal with me. I know it's hard to deal with me. I ain't gonna say on because I be on people's ass. I really do really bad. Like, I don't care. If I feel like you doing wrong, I'm gonna tell you about yourself. But most women can't take that, bro. They cannot take that. They can't. I'm telling you what I know. I speak facts.
So dirtbag, you was toxic.
Me?
Very.
I'm a sweetheart.
No, y'all
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Capricorns.
So what's the most toxic thing you have done, dirtbag?
Me?
Dirtbag.
I'm
Dirty D. Dirtbag.
the most.
Shystiest. He's thinking, you done did some dirt. Yeah. Because you see, mine came straight out. I knew.
No, because see, my thing is emotionally, I've always been able to like disconnect.
Y'all are already detached naturally.
So once I do that, it's there.
Yeah, that's me. Once I put my mind like, oh yeah, I'm cool on you. That's a wrap. Like I ain't even gonna say it on. If I'm gonna text you, don't call me. Like I'm petty.
Because most of my problems in
relationship.
relationships, as far as being honest, if we're being honest about myself, most of my things was like time.
That's me too.
Like you know what I'm saying? Like I'm a grinder. If you know anything about Capricorns, we grinders. We always on the move. We try to make something happen. So. Most of my complaints was like, you're not spending enough time with me. And I was just like, I told you this is what it is. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's
like,
one thing me and my husband went through.
That's deep.
And still kind of go through. Like, we got to balance our time. Like, we have a cleaning company. We have kids. Now I'm doing the podcast. He does what he does, you know. So it's like balancing your time is real important.
See, that's my problem.
Yeah.
Because I got too much time.
Especially, I think, for men, because there's I don't know the exact saying, but it's like wherever a man puts his time that's what he loves. You know what I'm saying? So as women, if you're not giving us time, we gonna go off.
That's my
who
problem.
are you giving your time to?
I don't give people time, literally.
And that can make women toxic.
Yeah, it can.
But do y'all just express that to us?
No.
Well, yeah, I do. I know I've expressed it. I'm a very blunt. Yeah. Like I'm not beating around the bush. You're never gonna have to question, you know, what I'm thinking or how I'm feeling. So I don't know.
I'm gonna keep it real. I've been honest with some women I haven't been honest with. Like literally, like
yeah.
I got female like the one I was kicking with yesterday. Godly.
Not yesterday.
Yeah, well, I don't even know why I said it on here, but anyway, when I was kicking it with last night, this is like I've been on it for forever. Like our relationship, we can keep it so real with each other. Like I can be driving, she's constantly rubbing me. She know I love to be rubbed on. Like that's just our relationship. She know what I need, what I want when I'm with her, and I know what she need, what she want. She just want my time, and I just want her rubs and her affection. Like I love her to death. Like I literally do anything for this chick. Like dead ass. This is my friend. This is my friend. Like when I say to the T, like she can call me right now. As soon as we leave here, I'm about to go do whatever she need me to do. That's just our relationship. Like I don't have too many friends like that because I don't. Like I said, I don't like to be around people. I like to be at home with just what we was doing earlier. Mm-hmm. Food.
The great food that you cook that you don't want a wife for?
It was nasty. It was nasty, my friends.
I'm trying to go. I'm trying to stop and get a container and swing back and get it. You feel me?
My
like,
container is
don't
bad. Play
with the boy. He bad in the kitchen, ladies. I want to make sure I stress that for y'all. Cause
it was from Dave's.
Y'all got to check that video out I posted.
It was from Dave's, y'all. Don't believe it.
I know a couple times in this video y'all done see me yawn because that's because of him.
That's why I didn't want to eat. That's why I didn't want to eat before we.
I'm telling the boy bad. What was it? The ranch. What kind of sauce was that? Ranch what?
Ranch, honey garlic ranch.
Honey garlic ranch.
The boy bad, like I said, but yeah. Ash,
it was
from
Dave's.
You know what I'm saying? Now, so on a scale of 1 to 10, back to it. On a scale of 1 to 10, where are you and your husband at as far as toxic? Like y'all, you say that y'all been through stuff, but obviously it must be something there. You still there. So is it still as toxic? Is it getting better?
It's definitely getting better. Yeah.
So from on a scale of 1 to 10, where was it before?
Baby, it was past 10. Like no, seriously, like.
And where is it at now?
I would say we're about. I feel like I'm in a honeymoon stage again. We're like a 4.
That's what's up. No, that's what's up.
I can't get that.
Because I told y'all earlier today, just today,
yeah.
I snapped on him and I said something out of pocket and
caught yourself.
I went to work, you know, and I came home and I apologized. And he received this like I'm just like that made me fall in love. Like dang, he didn't snap back at me. We apologized. We made up.
I can't get that. I get the snappies. I get
no,
the
but
real
I'm
snappies.
snappy, y'all. Yeah. I'm telling you. But that's what I'm saying about accountability.
Listen, I'm gonna make sure I'm representing. Listen, I'm representing for not only the married men. I'm representing for the Capricorns too. So your husband, even though I didn't meet, you want to give him a shout out right now? What's his name?
He's on. His name is Vernon, y'all.
I'm Team Vernon. I'm Team V. Flat out. I'm Team. You know what I'm saying? I'm Team V, man.
Yeah, V for short.
Yeah, I'm Team V, man. Like we Capricorns, we gotta stick together because y'all women, y'all something else. So you know,
we can be something else. But we got to take accountability, y'all, as women.
As people.
That's everybody.
As people.
And men, too.
Yeah.
But, you know, like, a lot of women feel like, oh, a man got... This is going to be another topic, but a man got to do this, 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 and this.
Yeah.
And we got to bring bare minimum, and he's supposed to just.
So now you just said that as a woman. So do you,
as a woman.
So we gonna make sure we stamp that part because we
Right there, back to that.
That came
Facts.
out of a woman's mouth. So we're gonna make sure.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
I get that.
That's another topic.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want to dig in y'all life too much. You know, come on, hit me. What y'all want to know? Because as far as toxic, the
most toxic thing. Come on, brother. There's something toxic you have done in your life, and you know it. You just don't want to tell us. Don't hold back.
See, I don't know if it's toxic. See, my name is Dirtbag. I do dirtbag things, but that's not toxic. You see what I'm saying?
No, dirtbag is
like
when somebody calls you a dirtbag.
Yeah.
When somebody calls you a dirtbag, you're scum.
No, listen. I'm gonna tell you why. First of all, listen. My wife gave me that name because, like, what did she give me? Oh, because we was sitting chilling watching TV, and I looked at her. We was laughing and talking. I looked at it. It was like a serious moment.
Yeah.
And I looked at her and I just passed gas. And she was like, "You're such a dirtbag." Oh my God!
I was like, comfortable around.
And I just ran with the name.
I've never been that comfortable.
You proposed to somebody, but you
wasn't
never.
that comfortable.
Listen, we grown, man. If I got the bubble gum, we're married.
Woman.
We stuck in the house.
Yeah.
You gonna smell it eventually.
My ex was like that though. The one I just broke up with, December 31st. The one I broke up with December 31st. She was like that. Like I'd be in the bathroom and she'd just walk in there, I'd be like, stop, like don't do that. When
my husband on the toilet,
I can't do that.
I'd go and sit in there with him. Like
I can't.
He's like, that's
you
how
do?
I know. Yeah, I will. He be like, that's how I know you love me.
I would like to be comfortable.
Yeah, that's real love. I don't care what
And
nobody
he like,
say.
oof. I'm like, boy, crack the window some, but
nope.
let's finish this conversation.
Nope,
I
love it.
I don't think I can ever be that comfortable with somebody. Honestly.
That's real love.
I've been with him so long.
You know what? I ain't gonna lie to you, Heem. Were you? There's things that you say that you remind me of me before I met my wife. Like I ain't walking in and no woman while I'm using the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? Like even some of the things that you say, like I was like that. It's when you find somebody that's not toxic. You know what I'm saying? It opens up a lot of things about you that you ain't even.
Legacy.
Like I'm gonna tell you something.
Somebody came to that Legacy
My
Village.
wife got me into painting, and she.
I like that.
I didn't even know I liked
that. We was doing sipping paints, and I like.
Yeah, like I didn't. Bro,
I was an artiste. And I was really
seriously.
making it. I was really making it.
Like I got a whole setup in my basement now.
Yeah.
Like,
hey, don't. Ooh, we gonna talk.
No, for real. Like,
I like that sipping paints.
listen.
Yeah.
I didn't know I was into wine. Like,
bro,
my wife got me into. You know what I'm saying? Like when somebody is pouring into you and be paid. That's what I'm saying. Like she's dope. Like my wife is really like.
Does she have a sister?
You know what? Now, I'll take that back.
Does she have a
sister?
sister?
Family is dope. Shout out to. I'm gonna make sure I say this because
her family's dope
on the podcast. The Gibsons, my in-laws.
Yeah.
When I say those, they like the Cosbys to me. Seriously. Like when I first met them, and I say this with all seriousness. When I first met them, like I thought they was weird
because they were so different.
It's not,
but they
that.
was normal.
I'm gonna show you.
And
I'm gonna show you how toxic I was.
Yeah.
Right.
We walked in, and she introduced me to her mom, dad, brother, sister. Here's the crazy part: I knew her brother before I knew her, so I was cool with her older brother.
So he was already hip to you.
No, it's not. No.
Now you dating my sister.
You went hip to the dirtbag.
Right. No.
You dating my sister?
He was cool. I'm a respectable person. You could always bring home to meet my bad. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm a dirtbag. I'm not a
scumbag.
butthole. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But to see, because it was the younger brother and dad was sitting at the table and they were just talking, having a conversation.
As you walked in?
Yeah.
Oh, that'd been
and as we sitting there and talking, I'm just paying attention like this. Everybody sitting at the table, and then I think mom was walking around doing something, and then the sister came and she sat down, and everybody was just kind of doing their own thing, but still talking as a family. And then they sat down, they started eating. I was like, and everybody sat at the table, and I was like,
different.
Like, the only time I see that is on TV.
Right.
Yeah, that's the Cosbys.
You know what I'm saying? Like I was like, and then I'm like, and I think you know what? And I forgot where I went. And I was talking to somebody about it, and it was like. I was like, yeah, bro, they weird, bro. Like, what the, like, who does that? Like, he said that, and he was like, no.
That's normal, bro. That's real.
You're weird.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, that's what functional families do.
Right.
We don't see those. We don't
You know
we
what I'm
don't
saying?
come from
I was
those.
like-
We don't see
I
those.
was like, yeah. That's when I realized, I was like, oh.
I messed up
you're
in
right.
that.
Like, it is. It's me.
That kind of goes back to when Crystal asked us, like, each about our structure, like what type of households we grew up in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I had a mom and dad, but my parents divorced when I was 5. I had a stepdad, and then him and my mom was a little toxic. So I think maybe we also conform to what we see growing up.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You think that play? I think that's a big part of why a lot of people.
It's huge.
Yeah.
Because that's normal to us. You know what I'm saying?
I was raised in a like financially great home. Like
I can
seen
tell
both sides of life. Like I literally seen both sides of life.
You are responsible.
Like,
Like
and
one thing about
$1,000,000
you, you're a responsible dude. I give you that.
Yeah, I am. But like I done seen both. I done seen a super rich life. I done seen a super broke life, living in a car. Like literally. So I done seen both sides. So like money don't impress me. Like I just want genuine love. Like if I can't find genuine love, like I would be single forever and I don't care.
See,
Like
I
I live a great life now though. So at the end of the day, like I really don't care about being single. I want to have a child. I might just end up having a child out of wedlock just cause I'm tired of this ish. I really want a child though.
Mm-hmm.
But ladies, don't try to talk to me because I want a child.
He gonna
It's
cook
not
for
gonna
y'all.
happen. Nope, I'm not cooking. That's my love language too. I gotta love you to cook for you. Yes, yes, that's serious. Like if I cook for you, you know I like you.
I want to make
Like,
sure I say this 1,000 times. Shout out to KAZ Radio for giving us the
KAZ.
opportunity to do what we do and love.
Appreciate you.
We got a comment, y'all.
we got?
Christina Craig said, jokes aside, accountability is important, but no one is willing to admit when they may have been 100% wrong in a situation. That's true.
Christine always been smart. I mess with you, Christine. I've been knowing you a long time.
Yeah, but and that's that. I think that goes back to when I said being vulnerable.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You have to be, and you know, in a marriage, you have no choice. Like I like when I thought I knew my wife until we moved together. We got in the same house, and I was like,
Totally different.
Like, and I think I said this before. Like our first 6 months. Like
ain't
you know,
even
some
know.
people
There was a
like
question mark.
you know how like some people like get married and like they say it's a honeymoon stage. Like our honeymoon stage didn't start. I want to say if she was here, I hope she agreed with me. I want to say our honeymoon stage party started maybe a year in.
See, I was a honeymoon for the first
Cause
year.
like by a year in we done figured out all those little
Got
you know what I'm saying. So I want
Now,
to say
how
like
long were y'all together though before y'all got married? Like,
we've been together 7 years, so 5 years.
okay.
I can't even deal with nobody for 3.
You know what?
Again, I got lucky. We met. We worked at the same spot. We met, hung out, and then I wound up moving back home to Miami, Florida. So that was a trial period.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But we still made that work. We promised ourselves that we would video call every day. I think out of the 2 years and 8 months that we was down there, I think we missed one phone call. And I think we still like we literally called each other. Like she called me and was like, "Good night," click. Like she did that just to be
make
like
sure.
just to say that like we
That's
called.
raw,
Like
though.
you know
That's
what I'm saying?
raw.
So that's why I
That's
say
raw.
like
That's
it's things
rare.
about her that
That's
made
rare.
me change. Like I'm slowly throughout the relationship like looking at it like, yo, I got something dope here. I don't know what it is. I don't quite understand it, but
That's deep.
and when I did understand it, you know, I listened to Beyonce. They said like you put a ring on it. I was like, yeah,
Somebody
Put a ring on it quick.
ASAP, come here.
You
know what
irritate
I'm
me,
saying?
I'm gone instantly. I'll be gone.
But you can't though, B. You
Yes, I
can't.
can.
Not in the when it comes to
It be so early in, and I see all the nonsense I'm not gonna deal with. I just be like, man, I'm gone. Like I'm not even about to. If I see it already that you are this terrible
so you,
and toxic,
so
I'm
yeah.
gone.
So no,
Like
let
I'm
me
not
ask you
about to
this.
play with you.
So let me ask you this. So do you rather a woman hide it and play? No,
You can't hide from me because I'm gonna ask you certain questions that's gonna let me know if you toxic or not anyway. And then I'm gonna know off top the way you talk to your kids if I can deal with you. If I can't deal with that, I really can't deal with you. If you talk to your kids bad, I ain't got nothing coming. Those your kids. I'm just a regular old dude, probably hitting you. And you talking to them kids crazy? You think I'm about to have a child with you and my child gonna have to get physically abused like that too? Not gonna happen. No. I kill it. Dead. No.
But
Never.
Anything worth having is work.
I don't put in no work.
It's work.
I be like this. The only
Sure.
work I put in is when I'm running.
Sean says this is a great platform. I commend all of you, Sean. Thank you.
Thank you.
Shout out to you,
This
Sean.
is a great
Shout out
platform.
to you,
Again,
brother.
I'm gonna always keep shouting out KAZ Radio.
OG.
Giving us the opportunity. They have a dope studio here. You know, you guys should come and check them out. They definitely
The setup
you know,
is immaculate.
seriously.
I love
seriously,
it.
Definitely appreciate it.
Shout out to the
I'm
OG
grateful
from
for the opportunity,
KAZ.
for sure.
Mr.
I will
Larry.
make sure I keep saying that.
OG Larry. I can't call you Mr. Larry. You're OG Larry now. Yes, sir. My guy.
The unofficial member. He's the unofficial.
Yeah. No,
unofficial.
You a member.
He a member.
The OG.
Okay.
Of the Euphoric
Yeah,
podcast.
So, what's y'all?
Is this? I was gonna say, is this the?
Thoughts, Al?
As far as being toxic, I think we all have a toxic in us. I think do work on it. I would say work on it and be like I said, be honest with yourself. I think Christine is the one who pointed out like a lot of people don't want to be honest. I think you have to be honest with yourself first. You can't even do nothing with nobody else unless you're being honest. You can't sit here and I'm gonna do da da da. You know what I'm saying? So being honest with yourself and working on that toxic. Whatever
Christine,
about yourself.
she knows me personally. She will tell you I could be very toxic. She will tell you first. She seen me when I was young, when I was like 22, 23, and toxic, and like really did not care. So shout out to Christine for still being my friend through our tough times. My guy.
Sean again, he commented. He said our community should have more of these type of conversations, and we're gonna try to bring as much as we can.
Appreciate y'all
on our platform.
Definitely, because y'all, we are a healing podcast.
For sure.
We want to keep saying
Ash,
that.
what's the name of the podcast?
Euphoric Conversations.
Say it again.
Euphoric Conversations.
One more time.
Euphoric Conversations.
You know what I'm saying? That's what we're doing.
Make sure y'all follow us on Instagram too at euphoric_conversations. Also on Facebook, we're Euphoric Conversations, the podcast. We're going to be doing a lot of updates through our Facebook, kind of getting away from our personal pages. So make sure y'all follow and share our page.
And we grind it. It's a process, man. We're getting things, going, but at the same time, stick with us, and we hope to grow a bigger fan base. And don't forget, listen, y'all control the narrative as a fan base. Y'all hit us up and let us know what y'all want to talk. If y'all got some comments and hey, listen, Dirtbag, I want to share my such and such, but just leave my name out of it or
you
whatever.
Can go live too.
We're healing as a community. That's what we trying to bring. We're trying to heal as a community. You know what I'm saying? Like, so y'all tap in with us, man. And tell your friend, tell your mama, tell your auntie, tell your grandmama. You know what I'm saying?
Even tell your grandmama's grandmama if she's still alive.
Yeah, and then y'all gonna come and see me, Dirtbag, on Jazzy on East 55th. I wish I had a comment to give you the exact address, but look it up, Jazzin, Jazzin. It's on East 55th for the Mother's Day. Come out there, Ash. I'm
gonna be out there. Me, my mom, and my sister. We got purchased our ticket.
If you like my personality on here, I know you're gonna like me on stage because I get in my bag and get busy on that stage. You hear me?
I'll be at home.
But yeah. So
just piggybacking off what Dirtbag said. Yeah, if y'all have questions, we will answer them live anonymously.
Yeah.
We definitely going to start doing
topics, all of that, man. Tap in with us. We appreciate
all that.
Yeah. KAZ Radio. We appreciate y'all.
OG. Sure. Appreciate you. This was nice.
Hey, you ain't got nothing what you tell them before we get out. Last words. It's on you.
I'm going to the bar tonight.
Say the best for last.
I'm going to the bar. Meet me at the bar to have drinks.
What bar you going?
People's on 55th.
55th
and like,
that's where you at?
What's that, like 55th and like, y'all know where Rally's at on 55th? On Broadway.
Black folks always want to get a landmark.
Rally's on 55th and Broadway. Yeah, I don't know the street. It's a nice low-key bar. Like, I like low-key bars. You want to have a drink? Come have a drink. Sit down. Don't try to ask me a lot of questions, please.
All right.
I'm an introvert for real. I just be trying to get out the house now. We might be able to shoot some pool and talk, but I really don't be liking to talk.
He ate already.
For sure.
I love y'all, man. Hope y'all have a good
y'all have a
great night.
KAZ, yay!
And remember, I did not eat that food. I did not make that food.
Yes, he did. It's good.
Hey, that was